Hi betting experts, on Sunday the 18th of April we've got 9 races on ITV today, rescheduled from Saturday because of Prince Philip's funeral. Really competitive, top class jumps racing at Ayr and really high class group racing from Newbury. The ground at both tracks drying out all the time. It's going to be on the faster side of good. We've made our selections with that in mind. We start off by looking at our value angle selection in the 1:15 at Ayr. This is the Scotty Brand Handicap Chase, 2-mile listed contest, Class 1, and this looks an outstanding opportunity for King D'Argent of Dan Skelton to continue the brilliant run of the stable. Now, he's been a revelation since going over fences this winter. He's a very fast jumper who gains ground against his rivals, loves quickening up ground, and his attitude now, having looked quirky over hurdles, well, he's been a revelation in truth. He's thoroughly game and genuine. He's a relentless galloper. I think Ayr will suit him. The stable's made hay over the years with horses from the front, like Azuri, for instance, from the same yard, who've dominated from the off. Air's very much geared to that on quickening ground, and I think King D'Argent will make all the running and cap off a fantastic season with this, his stiffest arse to date. For our nap of the day, we go to the day's feature races to the 3:35, the Coral Scottish Grand National Handicap Chase, 3 miles, 7 furlongs, 176 yards, a grade 3, a real test of stamina. But I've liked Wright all season, and I think he's overpriced because he's trained by an unfashionable unknown yard in Harriet Graham. They've had a terrific season so far. He loves decent ground. He was carried out on his sword last time when perhaps a shade unlucky in a very strong handicap. This longer marathon trip will really suit him. He'll get a positive ride close to the pace, and I think he'll keep galloping all the way up the straight. He's around 8 or 10 to 1 at the moment. I think that's an extremely fair price. Now on to the rest of the ITV races, starting with the 150 at Ayr, the J&D Pierce Novice Champion Handicap Chase, 3-mile Class 2. This looks a great opportunity for Moran of Nicky Richards. Not stopped improving. A stiffer test of stamina at 3 miles will really suit in a true run race. Hughes is booked. I think he'll come through late under a patient ride. The 2:25, the Scottish Champion Hurdle, a limited handicap, grade 2 over 2 miles. An outstanding opportunity for Kaliko to continue his progression. Skelton's got his team in blistering form at the moment as he bids to land the Jockeys Championship for his brother Harry, and this rapidly improving novice has got plenty of speed, and he'll love the drying ground at this 2 miles. The 3 o'clock is the Jordan Electrics Limited Future Champion Novice Chase, 2-mile 4 grade 2. Tamarok de Mathon is another smooth traveller. In my notes it says follow him in the spring. He's going to really improve on spring ground, and that's certainly the case. Nichols has got a terrific strike rate when he comes up north with these unexposed improving novices, and this strong traveller looks a class above these rivals. Over at Newbury, 4 cracking races, starting with the 1:35, all sponsored by Dubai Duty Free. This one the finest surprise stakes, a group 3 over a mile 4. Al Arzi, well, William Haggis had a brilliant week. He had a treble at Newmarket on Wednesday. His horses are really thriving, and this strapping sort has got loads of scope to keep improving this season as a 4-year-old. He had 2 wins at Newmarket last summer, giving him leading form claims, and it was easy to excuse his last run behind Mogul. I think he'll go extremely close. He has attracted a very significant support in the lead up to this race. I think he was 6 or 7 to 1. He's now 4 to 1 or less, and he should go really close. The 2:10, the Fred Darling Group 3, 7 furlongs, Dubai Duty Free Stakes, alcohol free of Andrew Balding. Well, this is another yard in terrific form, and this 3-year-old filly created a really deep impression when winning at Newbury and Newmarket as a juvenile, both at 6 furlongs, but she screams 7 furlongs and a mile, and this step up in trip should suit her. She should be very hard to beat with the yard flying. The 2:45, the Watership Down Stud, 2 Darn Hot, Greenham, Group 3, 7 furlongs, John and Tady Gosden, another flying yard since they began their partnership on the turf, and Fundamental looks to hold really good claims. He was only a narrow workmanlike winner on his return at Chelmsford in April, but if you watch that run back, lots went wrong and he only scrambled home. I don't think that was his track. Fast turf should suit him. Loads more to come. Dettori booked 8 to 1. I thought was a fair price. And the 3:20, the Mansion Bet Spring Cup handicap, a class 2 over a mile, taking a flyer here with a big priced one, green side of Henry Candy. Good claimer book. The yard yet to fire, but they've had runners run really well. This one's won 5 from 22 on the turf. I think he really does want fast ground, and he's got it here for the first time. Most of last season was spent on softer ground. He's got to turn a foot when the cards fall right, and at 16 to 1, he's worth chancing. Best of luck with all the televised ITV races on Sunday, betting experts.